gotta learn about the 1960s for a history project.
Yeah, dude. How are we gonna learn about the 60s?
I've got it. We go back in time to Woodstock.
Dude, let's do it!
I wish we could go back in time to Woodstock.
Jesus, dude, how are we gonna go back in time?
I have no clue, dude. Who's that?
So I heard you guys needed a time machine.
Yeah! Let's go. Woo!
Hop in, my dudes. Where'd you say you were headed? 60s, right?
Yeah?
Yep. What? Where are we?
We have arrived to Woodstock.
What?
Yes.
You here?
Yeah!
Nice car, man.
Thanks, bro.
Yum. Who are you guys?
Whoa, man. Where are you guys from?
What are you wearing, bro?
That's trippy.
Hey, can you guys tell us about the 60s?
Dude, it's all about the Vietnam War, man.
Yeah, man, a bunch of baby killers, man.
What else?
Well, man, it all started in 1961. When communist North Vietnam tried to overthrow the democratic South, the U.S. sent troops to help contain the spreading of communism in Vietnam.
During JFK's presidency, the Cuban Missile Crisis was when Nikita Khrushchev pledged to back Cuba with Soviet weapons. U.S. intelligence took pictures of Soviet bases and saw they were operable with nuclear weapons. JFK said any missile strike would trigger an all-out war. Finally, after 6 terrifying days, Khrushchev took the missiles out of Cuba, and U.S. agreed not to invade and take missiles out of Turkey.
In 1963, America was shocked when JFK was assassinated by Lee Harvey Oswald. Then VP Lyndon B. Johnson soon took office. He helped escalate the war, and people started to realize that there was no benefit in the Vietnam War. They saw death and destruction, but no benefit, during which protests and riots swept the nation, and they rallied against the Vietnam War. Drugs and psychedelic rock was used to cope with the war. Bands like the Beatles, Jimi Hendrix, The Doors, and Pink Floyd were listened to in that era.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again the Doors.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, now touch me, babe.
During that year in 1963, Martin Luther King gave his influential I Have a Dream speech, giving colored people hope and confidence. 1965, 190,000 troops were sent into Vietnam, suffering the harsh environment. Having fought through the jungle, the U.S. lost over 6,000 soldiers, while taking 77,000 enemy lives.
1968, Nixon was elected into presidency, promising change, in which he does by pulling troops out of Vietnam in August 1969.
Back at home, Woodstock, a massive music festival in 1969, was held. Over 400,000 people were there, hosting bands like Jimi Hendrix, The Grateful Dead, The Who, and many, many more.
Thank you, that'll be perfect for our project.
Dude, we're so gonna get an A+.
Man, we're gonna miss the performance, man. Performance?
Wait, but first, let's get trippy.
to get home.
Yeah, man. I can get you home. Let's go.
We're home.
You know the day destroys the night.
Man, dude, how are we gonna get back in time?
Yeah! Yo,